Hi everyone, Andrew here. You see this little device clipped to my shirt? This is how I'm getting the audio from my big fat head into my camera. It's a wireless lav mic, similar to the Rode Wireless Go, but at an affordable price. This is the Vimo C3 wireless lavalier microphone system with some pretty nice features, but it's missing the one I really wish it had. So without further ado, let's go ahead and explore the Vimo C3 right here on Stuttering Tech. Before we get started, all the audio in this video will come from the Vimo C3 with no post-processing except maybe some gain adjustments. The Comica Vimo C3 comes with its own carrying case which also charges the system. It's made from plastic but doesn't feel cheap, and it's small enough to fit in your pocket. My favorite thing about the Vimo C3 is when you take it out of its carrying case, it automatically turns on. Which leaves me to wonder, why don't we see this feature in more lav mic systems? It makes things very easy and quick by just taking it out and turning it, and it turns on its own without having to turn on the receiver and the transmitter. The C3 features one-click noise cancellation and muting, 4-level gain adjustment, and real-time monitoring via the IPS display on the receiver. Another cool feature, the display can rotate. So if you have someone behind the camera monitoring things, they can see all the information without having to look at it upside down. There are 3 modes to choose from when recording: mono, stereo, and safety. In safety mode, audio will be divided into 2 tracks. An additional track that is 6 decibels lower will be added. So when in post, for example, you're editing and you notice that some of your audio was clipping, you can then replace it with that safety audio. Included with the C3, we get some accessories: a very nice carrying pouch to keep everything safe, a TRS to TRS cable to use with our cameras, a TRS to TRRS cable to connect with smartphones or computers, a Y-split USB-C to USB-C female and 3.5mm audio jack cable, a USB-C to USB-A charging cable, and 2 4E windscreens to reduce wind noise when outdoors. So I came outside to test out the Comica Vimo C3. As you can see, I have it clipped to my jacket. It's pretty cold out here. The kids are outside making a mock, making a ton of noise. And we also have the turbines. I know I can't say that word properly. The turbines on the roof, they're going. So there's a lot of noise out here, and this should be doing a good job of isolating my voice, but I wouldn't be able to tell until I go back inside. Okay, so I went ahead and I put the 4E windscreen on the microphone. It's a little bit windy out here, but and it's also, like I said, very noisy. Like my son is running around, stomping on the floor, and it should be doing a great job at isolating my voice. You know, with everything going on, planes overhead, these kids running around, and the turbines spinning. So now I have noise reduction turned on, and this is not a feature that I would recommend using. It's good at lowering the noise, but it also makes your voice sound robotic. I guess, you know, it makes you sound like what JD and from New York says about Charlotte Flair. Robotic. Enjoy.
Please do not compute. Do not compute. Please, Android, Charlotte.
I listened back to the audio and I was very surprised on how good the internal microphone of the Sony ZV-E10 is. That was my first time taking that camera outside, and it was about arm's length away from myself, and even with the filtration system on and the helicopters, the kids running around, I was not expecting the results from the internal microphone. The C3 did a good job at isolating my voice, even within the same environment of the helicopters, the filtration system, and the kids running around. It did a really good job, and I think the audio is better than what you get from the internal microphones of the Sony ZV-E10. So you do have to keep that in mind. The farther away from your camera you get, even though the internal microphone is good, the farther away you are, the less quality sound you're gonna get, and you're gonna get a lot more noise. Overall, the Comica Vimo C3 is a great microphone at a great price that you cannot beat at 139 bucks, it's hard not to recommend this microphone. I like how it isolates my voice and how full my voice sounds. Battery life has been amazing. Comica said you can expect 8 hours from the receiver and transmitters, and with the charging case, 20 hours. As a solo content creator, that is overkill for what I do. That is way more than I would ever need. The only thing that I would have liked to see on the C3 is the addition of a microphone input. So you can connect a lav mic or a shotgun mic. Now this is something that is personal to myself. This is something I like to do. Like what I do with the Lens Go. This is a system I've done a review on. I've had it for a long time. But I connect my Comica VM20 shotgun microphone to the transmitter, and I use that to reduce all the wires I have running around, and that way, if I am far from the camera but I still want to use my shotgun microphone, I can without having to purchase a very long cable. But it's not a big deal. I guess they wanted to cut costs and keep the device as compact as it is. If you're a content creator looking to improve your sound quality on a budget, then the Comica Vimo C3 at 139 bucks should be on your list. That's it for this video. As always, the links will be down in the description. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next one. Until next time, peace out.